What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. In this segment, the Real Talk Chronicles Wednesdays, as Stefania has affectionately called us the Cop Crew, I affectionately will take that name because I got my buddies in here with me and we converse about all kind of things, politics, things like that. But, our forte, as some people may deem it, is law enforcement, and that's okay. That's cool with that. With that being said, this is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm your host, Bill Force. I got my co-host. I got Ty Butler in the building, and I got Kevin Branzetti in the building. I miss these guys. It's good to come back. First and foremost, let me ask these guys. I'll start with you, Kev. Happy New Year to you. How's it going, man?
Happy New Year. It's going well. Right? I'm looking forward to a good, healthy, prosperous, exciting 2024.
Absolutely. Ty, Happy New Year to you, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing much better, bro.
Good. Come back. First and foremost, let me ask these guys. You was under the weather, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a little better, especially be with us, and that's important. There's so much going on in the world. Kevin, I sent you some emails. Maybe we can pull them up and talk about it. But the first thing I want to talk about is, did you hear about? And I don't think we'll have time to even talk about crazy politics and nonsense. But did you talk about? Yeah, I mean, exactly. We can do that. Been there, done that. Kevin, what about the Mississippi sergeant? I think he was a sergeant. You might have to pull it up and show the footage of it.
Which you sent me 4 things, but one of them didn't have an attachment.
Okay. Well, we could go because I want to give you time to pull up the Mississippi sergeant that shot the 11-year-old boy. All right.
Which one?
I didn't send that to you. Yeah. I didn't send that to you. So you can go to any one that I pulled up. Which one did I think I kind of labeled one. We'll start with the one, whatever one I sent you. The judge, or
you labeled one police shooting, and the other ones you really didn't label. You just said RTC,
okay.
RTC,
well,
RTC.
Okay,
you did a lousy job of labeling, my friend.
Sorry. Well, let's go to the police shooting one. I think that is the one where we still want to let everybody know how dangerous it is to be a law enforcement officer. If I recall what I sent you, I think it was just a car stop, and the passenger of the vehicle comes out of the car and starts shooting at the officers. And I think one of them or 2 of them got hit. I just want to say this because we have to understand. And first and foremost, happy birthday to all the people that are celebrating their birthday today. Also, rest in peace to Chief Espo. He passed away. He was a good boss to me. I enjoyed my interactions with him. And I think we all know, I don't know, Ty, if you've ever had any interactions with him, but to me, he was a gentleman and he was fair. So rest in peace to him and to his family. I'll send my condolences. Any guys want to comment on that or before we go forward? You're good? All right, Kev, whatever you
interact with.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kev. Whatever you have. All right. Everybody, like I said, I think this is the one I sent, Kev, that I want to show you how dangerous it is to be law enforcement.
Let me know if is there volume on this, Bill? Do you know?
Hey, I'm hit, he's down. I'm hit. Hey, what's that? Get back. Put my knee. Get down!
I mean, that's just super fast.
Yeah, and play it again for everybody. Yeah, just play it.
This, you do 1,000 cop stops in your career, minimal 1,000. If you're on street long enough, you can do thousands.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to, they teach you those tactics in the academy of one walk on each side, hit the trunk, watch this, look for that, keep your hand ready with your gun because you don't know. But I got to give this cop credit. He jumped fast.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hit. I'm hit. He's down. I'm hit. Hey, hey, what's that? Get back. Get back. Put my knee. Get down!
They didn't trip over each other. I mean, that they're tight on each other here.
Yeah, you know what's so funny? This is the one time where people have to understand, and I know all of us have a lot of tenure in law enforcement, but this is the one time when you can't Monday morning quarterback situation. You just got to say, thank God that they are all right. Because, when we talk about trying to have discretion, not trying to teach people, look at people of a different color as, with a different eye. You know what I'm saying? You see this guy, the female is a white Caucasian, and this man is an African American. I don't know what this car stop was about. I just know that I received it, and I just figured that there's something that I wanted to show everybody how crazy it can get at any second. And like, I don't know if she knew he was going to do that, but like these guys tactically seem like they handled their business. You know what I'm saying? Comments. I'll go to you, Kev.
This guy's impressive.
Yeah.
Right? Like he, quickly falls, whatever. He rolls under the back of the car, hits the ground, gets up, doesn't shoot her. Like, right? She doesn't even have a scratch on her. Fires there a couple of quick times and then moves, which is the right thing to do, right? Like, because that guy has no idea where he is right now.
Yeah.
The guy on the floor probably still thinks he's on the other side of the car.
Yeah. Ty, your thoughts?
Yeah, the tactics were pretty good. I don't know why they both approached on the same side. But thank God they both got out of there in a hurry. And the one who went back to their car, while he was returning fire, it gave the other one time to get around to the front windshield and take the perp out. Which that's the way you kind of trained if someone's in the front seat and you're coming from the front, they tell you to shoot down into the window at the guy, and he did
a hell of a job.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But do you notice it? This is how hard it is to shoot. And it's another good lesson of he's that close. The cop is that close to him. The suspect's on the floor. You're going to see a bullet hit the ground here. You see the smoke come up. It is not easy. We get criticized a lot because our bullets don't always hit. People talk about, well, why didn't you shoot his arm, shoot his leg, shoot the knife out of his hand? It ain't that effing easy.
No, and let's be clear on this. People don't understand what happens. Adrenaline, nervousness, being nervous and really crapping in your pants on some stuff like this. This is some real stuff.
Yeah.
People, this is when goddamn you say, well, yo, did I sign up for this? You know what I'm trying to say? Let's keep it 100.
Afterwards, you sit in your locker room by yourself and you go,
yeah.
Ooh.
Talk about I need a drink after this. This is definitely something.
Even watching her.
Yeah.
She don't, and this is normal, right? People don't know how to react. She's just standing there. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, oh shit.
She ain't ducking. She ain't running for cover. There's gunshots coming every direction.
Yeah. I'm under the assumption that I don't think she knew he was going to do that. And just play it one more time for the people that's chiming in at the last minute to just see this video. We're in
Hey, I'm hit. He's down. I'm hit.
Yo, she's lucky she didn't run out in the middle of the highway and get hit. Let me just say this for everybody That's a perfect example why, God forbid, sometimes people get shot multiple times. Right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna show a comment right now, and then we can cut. That's Roscoe. Let me show Dave's. Dave, go ahead, Kev. If you see it, it says one of the most dangerous professions out there, and most people don't realize how quickly decisions have to be made, which can cost you your life. Absolutely, that is something definitely to understand. It's crazy.
And I know the other end is people don't appreciate like, and I've had in a car stop people get offended because as I walk up, my hand's on my gun, not out, but it's
Right.
on. That's the reason why we just don't know. And you have that extra half a second reaction time. It matters.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in that car. I'm not pulling my gun every car stop. That's a different thing. If I pull my every time you're speeding, I have my gun in my hand pointing it at your head. That's wrong. But
Absolutely. Absolutely.
To you,
like Roscoe said, yeah, that's muscle memory. Ty, comments?
It was great tactics. He didn't stand in one place. The fact that he went after he put shots in the windshield, he went around to the other side to take the guy out. She could have gotten hit if she stayed in the car. Good thing she did get out the car. You know?
She could have ran him over. I mean, like she could have. You know?
I'm quite sure the car they might have turned the car off because you don't see the brake lights on or her foot on the brake or anything like that. Yeah. So like the tail lights are out, so the car was probably parked off. Yeah. But
everybody, I wanted to start off with that just to let you know how crazy it can be doing this job. I mean, thank God that the guys that I'm with here right now are safe. We've all retired in a safe capacity. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure we've heard of things like this or seen so many videos when we've gone to the TAC house and things of this magnitude. But to actually see this is probably one of the most scariest things that we can actually see from another law enforcement. And let me just say that, like Kevin said earlier, that was the whole WTF, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, and you know, you're moving with this. You're moving.
And with these guys. You can't train this.
You can't train that, no.
You know, and we don't. Like, maybe you can.
Kev, I beg to differ.
You can.
They do train us to handle different scenarios with car stops. Some of them are similar, but the thing is, repetition makes you react this way. And I can only tell you from a personal experience, when I got in a shootout, and I had to go around the car because my gun jammed and I cleared it. And when I came up on the other side and I kept moving, cleared it the way they teach you to clear it. And when I came up on the other side, the guy was running off into the abyss. I never saw him again. But I could have just stayed there and I could have gotten hit while he was shooting at me. Yeah. You know, but I didn't realize right away that the gun jammed after the first round.
Part of what I meant is you can't train adrenaline, you can't train fear, you can't, like, there's no, and yeah, they teach us some tactics and thoughts on it, but you're not doing this every week, this kind of training, right? Like, then you're a true professional at it. We train once in a blue moon like this, and we talk about it. And if you're good mentally, you're thinking about it occasionally, and you go through those things in your mind. There's no way to train fear and adrenaline.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, the bottom line is, you know, we've all been in positions where we've been like, "Yo, if this happened, I'm gonna bust a cap in somebody's ass or this or whatever that." Blah blah blah. But listen, unless you got it on you, and I'm sure we've all been in certain situations. I mean, we've all worked in A houses and worked in units that we've experienced stuff. I'm saying fighting with a guy and Rich, mute yourself real quick because your static is coming in. You fighting somebody, and then next thing you know, he gets away, and then next thing you know, he throws the gun when he sees the other cops, and I was just like, well, I was just wrestling with this dude, and he had a gun, or the guy tries to pull out the razor blade in the elevator with me, and tries to cut. So I say all the things that you don't know until it actually happens, and see if you're really built for it. And certain things you understand when somebody says you're not built for that. Rich, did you see that video that we just showed? I don't know if Rich is there. Hold on, let me unmute him and see real quick.
I don't see Rich on the screen, though.
Yeah, he's down here at the bottom. He has his thing muted. Roscoe says OCC trained often, especially special units. Absolutely. I mean, that was the thing, because the average patrol officer, what he got this maybe once or twice a year. Shout out to a lot of narco and former law enforcement people. Kev, Wasabi's in the building. Shout out to Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yolanda's in the building. Let's see. And I'm just shouting out some Roscoe, former law enforcement people just chiming in with everybody. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles. This is the podcast that keeps it real. We come at you and we tell you what we feel and Monday morning quarterback. And I just want to say how crazy this is in regards to how easy your life can be taken. I mean, these guys could have did probably 20 car stops or 10 car stops a day, but this is the one that goes crazy. And I just wanted to show that and start it off.
That's the first shot back by one of the cops. This one doesn't even have his gun out yet. And that's how fast it happened. He doesn't have his gun out. He gets a shot away, which stops him from, because if he doesn't get this shot off, he's not going to stop walking to the back of the car.
Yeah. But look at it. This one is at the ground. Yeah.
He got that first one pop back at him, puts him down.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, he's coming. And this guy's on the floor. This guy's, if he gets on the floor, they're both dead. He's just going to unleash on them. But that first bullet hits, then the other cop now he's getting out his gun and he's taking over.
Yeah. And lucky he was good enough shot to aim down. You see how he shot through the glass, aimed down and hit him.
Now he's firing again. The cop on the side of the police car is going to fire back at him, which distracts him, allows this one to come around the other side and finish it. I mean,
got to give these guys their props.
It's beyond.
Got to give them their props.
I mean, this could have went haywire right there. Look at their steps together.
Yeah, that's right there. When they see it come out, that's the old shit. That's the old shit right there.
If the guy in the front is a little faster, this is a disaster.
Yeah, or slower, a little slower.
The guy in the back is slower, right? They're just smacking into each other. But these guys just hit it well.
This was excellent what he did right there from the top.
Panic.
Yeah.
The other cop shot. I don't know to what extent.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, like I said, cool.
And trigger control, right? There's firing a couple of shots here. He stops. Fires a couple of shots here. Stops. It's not, which happens a lot with us.
Well, I think that's the excellent point that you just said. Trigger control. That was excellent because the bottom line is you can just see a scared person shooting 15 and then rap tap banging or reloading. He shot 5, whatever, went around and then aimed more, And
I like the side hand.
Yeah. But you remember that was the last thing they was teaching after a while, side hand. As we used to say, that was the way they used to shoot in the street. You know what I'm saying?
And they back to good tactics and proper holding it.
So everybody, please, if you have comments, questions, please put them in and we'll read them. And then, so Kev, let's go to another one. Oh, okay, what's the let me put what Roscoe said. See my premieres tomorrow. Undercover court on tape. Oh, that's right. Everybody, shout out to Roscoe. The premiere is coming out tomorrow. Court on tape about undercovers doing their thing. Please watch it and support my brother Roscoe. Stefania says, let's see what Stefania says. Oh, yes, we have that, Stefania. Oh, well, we're going to play that right now.
See, she knew the future.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to play that right now. So go ahead. You in the building. Shout out to Danny D, Harlem Showstopper, my DJ, my brother. If you listen, you can, Danny, put in the link how they can listen to you every day. Anybody want to hear some good music? Danny D, one of the baddest DJs on the planet. And he definitely did his thing for my birthday. And I appreciate you always shouting out. Roscoe also says, felony car stop are very real in the field. Exactly, NYPD. And then Danny said, this is the thing, Ty, and I'll let you talk about this. You know, wait a minute. Danny said, oh yeah, Danny got the link in. Danny said, he said what's that? What's that?
What's that, Bill?
Somebody
okay,
got to mute themselves.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Is it? What's that, Kev?
We can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it, but we can't see
hear
it.
the video. We can hear the video.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Billy, I didn't realize you knocked me out of.
No, you ready? Kev. Put the new one up, Kev. I'll put it back.
Hang on a second. All right. I guess I got to do them separately, one at a time.
Okay. Let me just put up something Vivian said. She says, good evening. I've worked 31 years along with New York's finest. Every day it's dangerous for them. We've heard the shots, screams, and sirens over the air, always trying to keep up with them and their safety. My hat goes off to the NYPD. It's a crazy world. Exactly. Shout out to Vivian, former 911 supervisor. Appreciate you, sis. That's my girl. All right. We're going to put this one up. And we're going to play this one and let everybody get their thoughts on this. Can you got it, Kev?
There's no more. It's super low. It gets louder when the ruckus happens.
All right. Let's go to that. Let's go.
I appreciate that, but I think it's time that he gets a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, this court.
You gotta laugh. This dude is off the chain, yo. This dude is off the chain. Yo, look at my man over here. I like to see my man in the suit. He's like, I'm getting mine. He's like, I'm getting mine. Yeah, he started hitting him with back fists, all kind of shit. Yo, he's exhausted. He's like, yo, what is?
Don't do this. Hey, what's Mary Kate? Is she okay? Hey. Hey, radio somebody? Yeah, give me a hard. Fucking radio somebody. Oh, shame. Oh my gosh, dude. This fucking skin's handle. Come on.
Oh, that's their whistle. I'm like, that's really.
They want to kill the sound.
She's right here. She's right here.
She's still under the bench.
Yeah.
She ain't coming up to that motherfucker's out of the court.
Yeah. The way he whipped on her and pulled her hair and all of that, man, listen, she's terrified.
Yo, now let me just say this. It's so crazy because if you anybody got to see shout out to Bobby Riello in the building, my brother, my narco brother. If anybody sees the whole excerpt of this, he sits there and talks about, she reads off his jacket. It's crazy. Domestic violence. He got like 3 of them, like in home invasions. His jacket is crazy. And she's like, yo, well, why should I let you out? And Rich, I'm gonna bring you in on this and get your thoughts on this. And he's like, well, yo, I'm working now and I got mental illness, I got problems, whatever. And she's like, well, nah, maybe you need to get a little taste of this little prison life for a minute, because he did not want to hear that. Kevin, let it play, and money jumps up. And Rich, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah.
I mean, that's an Olympic jump.
My thought?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm surprised the motherfucker didn't get shot.
Well, they ain't gonna shoot him in no courtroom.
Court officers got guns.
Yeah, but they're not going to shoot him in the courtroom because he doesn't have a weapon. He is the weapon, though. He is the weapon.
You don't know what the fuck. He dove over there, both hands free.
Well, listen. Yo, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
That's what I'm. But why was his hands free? Number one.
Well, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if he was Ty. I don't know. Kevin, maybe he was there on his own R&R or something. I don't even know if he was.
When they come in and they're standing for arraignment or before the judge, they take their cuffs off normally, unless they a known threat. So when you see him come back to court, when he came back yesterday, they had him shackled, they had him handcuffed. But under normal circumstances, they take your cuffs off.
Yo, listen.
That guy needs some boxing lessons.
Yo, he didn't know what to
like a bitch.
Listen, I've never seen nothing crazy like this before in my life. And we got a lot of former police officers in here. I got Bobby. Shout out to my brother Bobby. I love you. You know that, man. Got Yolanda in here. I got Kano is in the building. Wilson Kano is in the building. We got Yolanda. So we got other people in here, man. Listen, so Roscoe, we got a lot of narco people in here. Bobby, that wouldn't have happened on that watch, right? Oh, it would have happened, but he wouldn't have liked the outcome of that, right, B? And I say that because I go through any door wall with Bobby and Yolanda and Kano. You know what I'm saying? And Roscoe, you know that too, especially with you guys. And Kevin and I have been through the doors together, so all day, every day. So
there was only one court officer there.
Bill, the way dude dove over that bench, those benches are high.
Yeah,
when he dove over that bench like he was playing sports.
Yeah. Kevin, let's play. Kevin, rewind this one more time. So that's just chiming in right now.
He doesn't even touch. Like this is a really impressive dive. He doesn't even touch.
Yeah.
The desk. Yeah. I mean, like that's.
His lead game is bananas.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So play it from the beginning for anybody that's just chiming in now. This is Real Talk Chronicles. This is what we do. Yeah.
And you can see this is normal in the courtroom. Everybody's there. They're half asleep. The court is
what he jumped over the table too?
No, he probably walked around it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen,
when
she
looked
up on it and jumped from there. That's why you see him leap like that.
Really, Ty? Because let me tell you something.
Yeah, he steps up on the table. He jumps up on the table and then he leaps from there. That's why he was able to clear the bench.
Well, that boy got some springs. That boy got some springs. And then
he stepped on the front of him and leaped.
Nah, I mean he's at floor level here running.
No. He leaped from the table.
He's not on no table.
Well, no matter how he leaped, that boy leaped. That boy, listen.
In this camera shot, he's flying through the air. But there's another camera shot where it shows him when he first takes off, and he jumps on the table and leaps from that table in front of him.
And he, listen, he didn't want to let her go. Look at him. He's
Bill. If that's your friend, you're gonna be picking on him later.
You could tell law enforcement has never been in a fight before because you see how this guy's hitting this dude.
I don't know if that's law enforcement. The two guys in suits.
No, they're law enforcement.
Are they?
So what? They're either clerks, which are court officers that get promoted, or they're retirees that work security at the courthouse. I don't know if it's state
and
or
that's
federal.
in Vegas. That's in Vegas.
Too.
That's crazy. Yo, listen. Like Danny said,
Yeah,
yo, it looked like a WWE stunt. Yo, listen. Oh man. And he was just in there, like Stefania said. He was just there for beating someone up with a bat. She's called him a whole psychopath. Yo, like
no,
man,
he ain't wrapped too tight.
He's already got a history of shit like that. Why would they put him in the courtroom with no handcuffs on, or nobody standing next alongside of him?
Court officer on the right, and one on the left, and there's one close to the bench, and that right there, you rarely see that happen in a courtroom if possible. I've seen video of defendant attacking the prosecutor in federal court. I saw that a while ago, but this right here, I don't see that.
Yeah, she's gonna have a taller bench next year.
Oh, yo, listen, she's gonna have the whole plexiglass and everything. Like my man Bobby said, he said, no disrespect, but those guys never rolled with a perp on the street. Absolutely, B. You know, like Roscoe
that's
said.
what I'm telling you.
Yeah, like Roscoe said, those court employees are disgraceful. Yellow, he said yellow cowards. Go
If
ahead.
it was the two cops from the first video, this guy wouldn't have had a chance.
Oh no.
See the video, yesterday's video, when he was brought back to court?
Oh,
Before
yeah, you thought he was Hannibal. You thought he was Hannibal Lecter. You thought he was Hannibal Lecter.
He was shackled, leg irons.
Same judge
coming up.
Same judge.
Same judge.
Yeah, because he had to still get sentenced for what, and she gave him 4 years on what he was just charged with. Now he guys to go in front of another judge and get charged with attempted murder, I think, or something, whatever they charge him with, or something. They're gonna hit him with the whole the gamut of stuff. They're gonna hit him with all kind of stuff.
If he ever gets
out. Yeah, Bobby said, yo, he said the Eagles could use him in their defense line last game. Exactly, bro, against the Giants. Yeah. So listen, man, Todd, you know, right now they're talking about what Roscoe say? Hold on. Roscoe said, yeah, suckers, period. Undercover court on tape tomorrow. Exactly. Everybody, shout out my man Roscoe. Roscoe, I'm gonna have to come and bring you on and interview you on that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Diane Hayes in the building, former law enforcement. So we got a lot of law enforcement in the building. They appreciate you. Happy New Year to you all. Diane, thank you for coming out rocking with me for my birthday. You know, Danny did his thing like usual. Kev, what we got next, man? We just gonna go through a bunch of videos and just chop it up and show people. Let's see which one this is. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. Oh, this is we're gonna really scrutinize this.
This officer is checking up on a disturbance call and things go south when he asks the man what is in his pocket.
Can I receive what you have? Okay, put it down on the ground.
Wait, y'all, wait!
You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. Go.
Right now would be a great time for you to draw your weapon.
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay right there. Just stay over there.
Please, sir. Please. Please. Please don't do that.
73, I gotta go with the gun. I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing, don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm not.
Exactly, Kevin.
Shoot your bitch ass. Don't drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look. I don't have it.
Put it in.
Look.
I don't have it.
The officer was not hit. He had many opportunities to draw his weapon and control the situation, but failed to do so.
Play it again, Kev. Play it again. Exactly. Play it again.
That's the worst tactical situation I've ever seen, bro.
Play it again, Kev. I know. Look at Kevin Todd's face. That's why I sent him to you, Kev. That's why I sent him to you.
This officer
Even if you ain't a cop.
Disturbance call and things go south when he asks the man what is in his pocket.
Can I receive what you have? Okay, put it down on the ground.
Wait, y'all, wait. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. Go.
Right now would be a great time for you to draw your weapon.
I can't
and light
believe
his
this
Stay
ass
right
up if
there.
you want
Do
to.
not move. Stay right there. Just stay over there.
Please, sir. Please. Please. Please don't do that.
73. I got a guy with a gun. I'm not
Bang,
doing
bang, 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 bang.
anything. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Don't.
I'm not.
I'm finna shoot your ass.
Don't
punk.
shoot.
Oh
Don't
my
shoot.
God.
Drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look. I don't have it. I don't have it.
The officer was not hit. He had many opportunities to draw his weapon and control the situation when
Okay.
a disturbance called.
While we're watching this, can somebody find, like, there's got to be a video from the next cop who shows up.
Listen, bro, we got to find this. Listen. These things get sent to me, and I
Where
get
is this?
Where's this from? I don't even.
I have no idea, brother. I have no
I think he
idea.
was in somewhere in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been Texas.
Things go south when he
There's
asked the man what is in his pocket.
In one of the views, there's a
Can I
cop
receive?
car.
What you at? Okay, put it down on the ground.
And he shows it like, yeah, this is what I got, dog.
Wait, y'all. Wait.
What's up? And don't pull out his gun. What kind of nonsense is that?
Right now would be a great time for you to draw your weapon.
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay right there. Just stay over there.
Please, sir. Please. Please. Please don't do that.
73. I got a guy with a gun. I'm not doing anything. Look,
I can't tell what police that car says.
Yeah, it's too far. Yeah.
I'm not doing. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Or that is security guard.
I'm not.
I'm finna shoot your ass.
Don't
punk.
shoot.
I'm
Don't
finna
shoot.
shoot your bitch ass. Don't. Drop the gun.
I don't have it. Look.
He tells him to drop his gun. What kind of ass backwards shit is that?
The officer was not hit. He had many opportunities to draw his weapon and control the situation, but failed to do so.
When it gets on the police car and zoom in, you can see where that is. But the perp's acting more like the cop, and the cop.
Yeah. Yo, Ty, he totally flipped it, yo.
He
Yo.
called him a bitch ass.
Oh my God!
I don't
Yo.
know.
He talking about please, sir, please. Oh my goodness! Come on.
All right, Bobby.
man.
I'll talk to you later. Yo, shout out to everybody watching Real Talk Chronicles. Please share it and subscribe to it. If you watch it from YouTube, subscribe to it. If you're not, share it on Facebook, but go to YouTube and subscribe to it. Ty, take over your assessment of this, what you just saw, please, and then Kev and then Rich.
Comedy, bro. I don't know what else to call it. It's a comedy. The officer is either too scared to be an officer and really doesn't belong doing the job he's doing. I mean, how are you going to approach a guy in a domestic? Tell him to take his hands out of his pocket. He pulls his hands out and he pulls a gun, and you don't draw your gun on him and draw down on him and take control. You don't back up. You go at him like, yo, drop the gun. You don't drop it, then you gotta either hit him or bring him down or do whatever you gotta do. But you gotta do something. That's insane.
Kev, what's your thoughts?
Dude, I
Disgusting, right?
is this a new generation of cops? Are we that afraid? I love the fact that he backed up and talked. All right, all good. But that gun's coming out instant as I'm talking and backing up. Fine.
Back it up. He pulled the gun out. You pull your gun and tell him get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Hit him
Rich,
right
what's your
upside his
thoughts on
head.
it? Yeah.
Did the guy take the gun in the end?
I don't even know if this guy's alive or dead, bro.
Looked like he tried to take the cop's gun too.
Well, I want to know, did he get the gun?
Yo, this motherfucker here, this cop here, he must, what's his name? Barney Fife?
Yeah, man.
Because this motherfucker here, he act like he didn't have a gun. When I'm with Kev with that, he backed up and he went like on the side of the building, right?
Yeah.
Where he could have drew his weapon, not being in harm's way of getting shot at. But like Ty said, my gun would have been out. Gun out, sparks would have been flying. He was supposed to, I ain't. And I'm not one for that, but his ass is supposed to have been shot.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's lucky to be alive. The cop.
The cop is a damn fool. Because he lucky the dude didn't take his gun.
If anybody out there knows what this is, the police department. I mean, I'm Googling the date and police involved shooting, but you know, I'm not finding this.
Kev, go back on the video and just pause it when it's on the police car.
Like
Point where come forward. There's a point you see the police car.
I just don't think there's a clear.
And you just got to stop it when it gets to that point.
Oh, Oklahoma? That's my first. No, it's 2 word.
Tell me this cop is not working anymore.
Yeah, right. Like Sylvia said, wow. Shout out to Sylvia. Collins in the building. What's up, Collins? This is the buffoonery, you know.
I can't. Like I said, if anybody out there's got a clue.
It says police. That's all that matters. He's not a security guard. He's police officer.
That's an excellent point, man. That's an excellent point. What'd you say, Rich?
Mall police. It could be hospital police, mall police.
It says usually they say security or something like that.
I mean, the last word is city. I kind of want to go with Oklahoma City.
Maybe so.
It don't matter what city. This motherfucker should not be on the force.
You right about that, bro. You were right about that. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles, man.
He did security guard shit. He said he did observe and report.
Yeah, man. He was scared.
Let me tell you something. Everybody, this is what we do. We bring the tough stuff and stuff to you. Kev, I sent you some more stuff. And before we close out tonight, I definitely want to talk about the Mississippi person. Play it on.
It's definitely Oklahoma City.
Danny said
multiple videos of it.
Danny said, "Can you play it one more time? Can you play that one more time?"
This officer is checking up on a disturbance call and things go south when he asks the man what is in his pocket.
Can I receive what you have? Okay, put it down on the ground.
Right there. What more you need?
You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. You're a rookie. Go.
Right now would be a great time for you to draw your weapon.
Okay, stay right there. Do not move. Stay right there.
Maybe it's not Oklahoma.
Just stay over there.
They're saying Alabama and Oklahoma, Kev.
Hey, don't do that.
73, I gotta go with the gun. I'm not doing anything. Look, I'm not doing. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Oh my God.
I'm not.
I'm finna shoot your ass.
Don't shoot.
I'm
Don't
finna shoot your bitch ass.
Would have lit him up like a Christmas tree.
I don't have it. Look. I don't have it. I don't have it.
The officer was not hit.
What is he saying?
He had
He
many
doesn't have it.
opportunities to draw his
Doesn't have
weapon
a
and
gun?
control the situation, but failed to do so.
Man, let me tell you something.
Yo, bro, what are you talking about he doesn't have? He says, I don't have it.
No, I don't see
Oh, Danny, the guy with the gun is saying he's a rookie. Roscoe said it's Alabama or Oklahoma. Roscoe said it's Alabama. Diane said it's Oklahoma. He had plenty of time to reach out and touch this perp. Exactly. Yep.
Where in Alabama? I mean, that's
He reached out.
Wherever part of Alabama, I ain't going. Shit. Yo, that is crazy. Let me tell you something. That
But he's
officer,
asking if they have it.
that officer need to retire, because I know right now he definitely. Let me tell you something.
Cam video. You know that, right? So that means superiors and other people saw this video before it got released.
Yeah. Right there. Hold it right there, Kev. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna enhance it. Let me see. I'm gonna enlarge it. See if anybody can look at the side of the
It
screen.
gets
Oklahoma.
It gets blurry.
I said I think it's Oklahoma City,
Oklahoma City. It's right there.
but I'm still trying to find more on that.
Well, we know when you get into your stats, you can go Google. You know, ain't nobody second to none with you, brother, on that one. He need to go somewhere and hide forever. Absolutely.
I don't know what more you want, Kev. This dude don't need to be a police officer.
Yeah. No, I want to see like the follow up of other cops showing up.
And first,
was this guy apprehended?
Yo, Kev, hold on for a second. I got to give this props to these guys. Shout out to John Bolden in the building, a Harlem legend, 2-8, old school, and also shout out to Terry in the building. Those old school guys. Appreciate you guys. We got 2-8 in the building tonight. We got Basabi, Terry. We got and Bolden in the building. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles. My fellas, we get together and we go over scenarios and we try to give you our expert opinion from our standpoint, what we would have done or could have done or should have done, or maybe, damn, there was nothing we could have did. So I say all that to say, if you like it, subscribe to it. If you like it, okay, Danny, and share it, please share it, because build the content, help us keep this kind of information going out to you all out there. I got Kevin Branzetti, I got Richard Williams, I got Ty Butler, and this is what we're doing, man. So
it's definitely Oklahoma City. I found it on YouTube.
Okay.
But I can't find like the cop or the suspect's name so I could find more about it,
Yes, Oklahoma City. Thanks, Danny.
Did he
Danny
get
he gave me verification on it.
Did he get canned?
Yeah, that's another one, right? Hey, Kev, we're gonna move along with that one, but go to I think I sent you some on poor police tactics. I just emailed you some stuff real quick.
Another email after?
Yeah, I think I just sent you bombarded you with a couple of emails real quick. We just going through some emails. Everybody, we haven't been here in a while, all of us together. So I'm just giving you a flush of what we talk about and what we do and how we converse about things. So I hope you like it. It's a new year. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for still chiming in and rocking with us. And
Phil, one of the things you sent me had nothing attached.
Okay, no problem.
You got to resend it.
Okay.
I'll show you which one in a sec.
Yeah, I just got a text that was Oklahoma City Police released body cam.
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah.
So you sent me one called EDP, but there's nothing in it. There's no attachment.
Okay. All right. No problem.
So I don't have any more videos that you sent me.
Oh, you didn't get any more emails that I just sent you?
Since we started? Oh, you did send more since we started.
A clue.
Damn.
Yeah. You know, the smartest one is downstairs in another room. So I had to defer to you on the technical support thing. Everybody, that's Kevin Branzetti. That's Richard Williams, and that's Ty Butler, and I am Bill Forster. This is Real Talk Chronicles. Diane, what's going on? Yeah, Diane said he's lucky to be alive. Roscoe said, yeah, tell Kevin they're in hiding. Roscoe said, Punk City, that's where he is from. Shameful. Roscoe said, no, he needed to go somewhere and hide forever. Absolutely. Shout out to John Bolden. Definitely took us under his wing, gave us some knowledge. A former 2A brother. You ready, Kev? We just talking about tactics and all kind of stuff tonight, everybody. Let me play this. Hold on. Let me see. What am I? Hold on, Kev. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Yeah, hold on. I comment. All right. Roll them.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Hear Me Out.
Yo, go back. We don't have to hear what this dude got to say, but just go back. Yeah. I just want to show the tactics of this other officer.
Run! Hey! No, run! Shorty, get out of here! Shorty, run!
Let me just say this. If that was my partner, after they put money in cuffs, I'm busting his ass.
It's gonna be that's a long career for this guy.
Yeah.
Right. That's where the first cop got lucky. The guy's just resisting. He doesn't want to go easily, but he's not fighting.
Right.
If that guy's fighting, he's in trouble.
Yo, if that was
This
my partner,
this guy's
that
not,
ballhead dude.
This guy's not doing a thing. He looks like a security guard at Walmart.
Yo, listen, we don't even have to discuss him. Ty, you want to comment? Rich, you want to comment? But I'm telling you right now, if that was my partner, soon as we get everything squared away, I'm knocking his ass right out. Any of you guys want to comment? Go ahead. We going to the next one, bro.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Rich, Ty, what's your thoughts?
I don't understand what's going on nowadays, but that right there, how hard is it to put them people on the ground and handcuff them? I don't get it.
Listen, ain't nobody talking about beating a woman or anything like that. But listen, once you swing, I'm gonna put you down. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get flipped. Let's see what's going on with this one. Look, I think there's another poor tactics one, right, Kev? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, look at this.
This was a woman?
Yeah, look at this buffoonery. Look at this nonsense. Go ahead, Kev.
Only in NYC you are going to see shit like this. Rapper Scarlett went on a run from the officer.
What the hell is going on in NYPD? Yo, show that again. What the hell is going on?
I'm gonna have my 2G connect right now, and all these videos are done. I can't show this again.
Show them, y'all can't please show them one time.
I see you are going to see shit like this. Rapper Scarlett went on a run from the officer.
Yo,
like 125th.
Is it 125th or Brooklyn or somewhere? Where's that at, Ty?
It looked like 125.
It might have been. It might have been.
Brickside
downtown Brooklyn.
And able to escape with her wig or weave, untouched, unscathed.
How does he go to fall though? Like, there's nothing.
I don't know what to say. Look at this.
We should have side by side of. We should have side by side of his dive and the guy's dive at the judge. You know, like, this is sad.
Yo, Roscoe, don't go yet. I want you to see one more, Roscoe. Now, Kev, I need you to. I don't know what else I sent you, but Kev, I want you to look up the shooting in Mississippi of the 11-year-old boy, and I want to play that clip, that video. It's something that I think we need to touch on too. How tactically the sergeant didn't do his job. You know what I'm trying to say? And thank God this 11-year-old boy is still alive, and this little 11-year-old boy had aspirations of being law enforcement. Also, there's another video of a young lady that's out on the internet that just was recently killed by an officer on a domestic violence call, and she called for the law enforcement. And
what's sad? It's sad.
yeah,
She had a knife, and she was defending herself because the boyfriend was beating her up. And the two officers respond. You see the female officer come in the room, and the female backs up, and then the male officer comes in, pushes the female officer out of the way, and puts 2 or 3 into the woman. She
yeah,
wasn't lunging at him or nothing. She was just backed up with the knife in her hand, and he just
whichever one you can find, Kev. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on them for another maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I don't want to stay on long. I'm trying to make sure we condense what we do. But I just wanted to get those out the way, because the bottom line is and I just wanted to show everybody out here how hard the job is, how good we've seen good tactics, we've seen terrible tactics, and now we'll see some stuff that's kind of questionable on.
Well, thanks for leaving it out with us as looking bad.
Yeah. Oh no. Listen, because because you know, I mean, the bottom line is, you know, we have to understand, and Ty, you can piggyback after me, and then Rich, you can put your comment in. This is a hard ass job. Yep. It really is, and today I think the three of us, and I don't know if Rich feels that way, but the job has gotten very soft. Nobody's trying to talk about, let's take it back to Mississippi, where the shooting is that I'm talking about is in Mississippi, but let's understand. We just saw a car stop that went awry, and I sent you something about a car stop. The beginning of that car stop that we saw earlier, they were on that side, and that's how they were able to run away from dude. I sent that to you. You'll probably see it later, but let's talk about this Mississippi thing real quick, fellas. All right, let's go to this. Is a real serious topic. No volume, Kev.
You don't hear it?
No.
All right, I gotta stop sharing. Do it again.
All right. Rich, how you doing? Happy New Year, man.
Hey, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming out partying with me. Thank you.
Hey, listen, I always like to show up for you, brother.
Thank you, man.
I was hoping Cav showed up, or Ty
Rich
showed up.
Ty, what'd you tell him?
What would it be?
I'll be there.
Ty.
I'll be there on the 20th. You gonna be there? Or you? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a tuxedo. My bad.
Yo, just let me know when you're coming, and I'll put out a street pass for you, so you can get here.
Rich.
All right.
Rich. I'll be there.
Yo, these two right here.
I'll be there on the 20th.
You know,
if you ain't got a tuxedo, you can't show up.
Stay in some time, man, but I don't see you in the. I see you, you know, in your home, and you know, talking a lot of smoke.
Yo, Kev, let me know when you're ready, man.
I'm ready. You gotta let me in.
All right, come on, let's go. Everybody, let's pay attention to this right here.
I'm through.
Enhance it, Kev. Yeah. Push Kev, get the volume button on it. Everybody, while we taking care of this, this is Real Talk Chronicles. Hey, Dana, what's up, niece? How are you? Ramona, what's happening? How are you? The Rock is in the building. Steve Daly, one of the baddest undercovers that ever do their thing. What's up, brother? Happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you, too, man. We got a lot of law enforcement in the building.
What's up?
Yo, Ty Butler said, what's up, Steve? You know?
Stevie Guns.
Yeah, that's my man. Man, Steve is in the building. You got it, Kev? No. So, I mean, this is just something that just shows certain, you know, one black guy somewhere else, everybody gets blamed for it. One good thing done, nobody hears about it. So well, this is not a definitely good thing. This officer, just to give you some insight to this story, this is a black officer, a sergeant that responds to, I don't know if this was another domestic violence call. I don't know if you guys know the story behind this. And the woman comes to the door. Officer tells her to put her hands up, puts her hands up. He proceeds to go in the apartment, and a little 11-year-old boy comes around the corner with his hands up and he shoots him. He is exonerated from all charges in this case. And the little boy was like, yo, I wanted to be a police officer, but he's like, I'm scared. You know, I mean, it's a travesty on what's on this account. But I just want to get your thoughts on what do you see from this shooting?
What's the initial call?
I think it was domestic violence or disturbing.
But it was the kid was the disturbance, wasn't it?
No, no. I think it was her boyfriend or somebody. I don't know what it was.
Because I don't get why he's got the gun pulled on her to begin with.
Right.
It's
a little sketchy.
We've all gone on domestic violence calls.
Yeah, talk, Kevin. Talk.
Like you're not. Come on outside, man, with the gun pointed at it. Like,
yeah.
I don't know where that.
Hey, J-Lo, what's going on, sis? We got a lot of law enforcement in the building tonight. Corrections, PD. Appreciate you all chiming in. Glenn Perry, Sensei, how are you? Yush, appreciate you.
I wonder, Bill, looking at this one, the guy in the train station before, and the cop who fell on the streets of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Police departments everywhere are having a massively hard time hiring.
Right.
And they've lowered, changed standards. Hire more people, right? That's always the worst scenario you can do. You start taking people who wouldn't have become cops 15, 20 years ago can become cops today. And
I've heard that's what they're doing now. Just for the grapevine,
they don't. Departments feel like they don't have a choice, so they keep bringing in unqualified people.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's what this is. I don't know these cops. I don't know their training record, their history.
Yeah.
But it would be an interesting thing to look into if it would have been those few guys 20 years ago would never have been hired.
Right. Yeah. Is this playing, Kev? You got it?
No, it's paused because we were talking.
Okay. All right. Let's play it. Let's see what happened, what we got. And get the sound too. So
is that not showing on your screen?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is weird tonight, Bill. Your thing is going super different.
Yeah, we'll try it one more time.
I thought I showed it to you. Huh? Show you how crazy I am.
Oh, Diane said in Atlanta nobody's applying either. Wow, for jobs.
No, it's everywhere. It's not anywhere specific.
All right, go.
You have volume?
No, put volume. See if you get it. If not, just let's watch it and then go to volume.
What the news is saying, Mom said she told them the assailant's gone. The perp's gone. And the cop screaming, "Come out, sir! Don't make us come in." And then the cop walks in. And then he immediately calls for.
It survived, man.
Thank God. Thank God.
Collapsed lung, lacerated liver.
Yeah.
Fractured rib.
Yeah. See if you get some volume on this. I just want to see what they say.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't, you can't. It is what it is. But yeah.
Something changed in how these things get shared.
Right.
Yeah, Bill, I've done this a while.
No, it's all good, Kev. I mean, listen, we're doing the best we can. Listen, everybody, I implore you to look that story up to see what's your thoughts on it.
Let's try it this way. Yeah. One last shot at this.
Yeah. Love you, Jay. Love you, Janet. Hold on.
streets last May. Body cam video edited and released by Mississippi's Department of Public Safety first shows the boy's mom emerging from the home.
You better come on out. Come out, man.
An attorney for the family maintains the mom told police the assailant was gone and that there were 3 children inside the home, which does not appear to have been captured on this video. Sergeant Greg Capers repeatedly calls for a man to come out.
Come out, sir. Don't make us come in.
Shortly after, Adarian appears and Capers fires 1 shot.
Oh my God!
The officer immediately calls for help.
Mess that. He didn't mess that. We need him now.
Adarian was hospitalized for days, his attorney says, with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs.
Looking at the video, a little boy comes out with his hands up and gets shot. That's unacceptable in America.
The video's release comes less than a month after a Mississippi grand jury declined to indict Capers, finding he did not engage in criminal conduct. Today, an attorney for Capers told NBC News the release of the video was unexpected and that he cannot comment on his actions due to pending litigation. But Capers previously told ABC News the incident has been devastating.
Definitely wasn't intentional. I hate that it happened. I've shed many tears.
Capers, who had been suspended without pay since June, was reinstated in December. The family has filed a federal civil lawsuit and vows to keep up their fight.
No justice, no peace.
Justice looks like holding the city of Indianola fully accountable, as well as Greg Capers fully accountable for his reckless actions and almost killing my client.
Priscilla Thompson, NBC News.
Fellas, what, Kevin, I'll start with you and then Ty, what's your thoughts?
I mean, there's not much to say with that, right? There's no reason he should have had his gun, pointed at her to start with.
Yeah.
So you could tell he ain't used to working the street. Right? That's not a cop who's working the street. He didn't know how to work with people. He was afraid. And when you're afraid and you got a hand on a trigger, the recipe's there for disaster.
Yeah, for disaster.
Do I doubt he's upset and hurt by this and it bothers him? No, I don't doubt that. I think it's legit. Was it criminal? That's a tough one. I got to think about that. Should he be fired? Well, instantaneously. I can't believe he still has a job.
Yeah.
If you accidentally shoot an 11-year-old, your job's over. At that point, you hope you don't go to jail.
Yeah.
That's not true. Because they had 2 officers in the 7-9. They shot a 12-year-old on a bike. Put a gun on them. They just shot him. And this was some years ago. And they still kept their jobs. You could ask Noel about it, Bill, because he worked in the 7-9 when that happened.
Right.
2 officers, yeah. But my assessment on this situation is, he should be fired. 2, he didn't even. You go to domestic. First things first is you go there and you assess the situation and find out what's going on. You didn't even talk to the lady. The lady came out with her hands up because you got your gun out. Like, man, what's going on? What happened? Who's here? None of those questions I asked, and you just go in like clearing the house, like there was shots fired or something happened. Listen, assess the situation first.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Like Perry said, shout out to Perry in the building. He said not criminal, but he can no longer work in the capacity as a police officer. Hey, Rich, did you see that last video we showed?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Kev, can you play it one more time for him?
I'll gladly play it one more time.
Play it for Rich.
Yeah, play it for Rich. And I love to hear his take on this.
Oh, please.
What do you mean what difference does it make?
And then after Rich gives his assessment on it, we could get ready to get out of here. But
what do you mean what difference does it make, Ty?
I got to re-pull it up. It's going to take a moment.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody, this is Real Talk Chronicles. I'm Bill Forster. That's Richard Williams. That's Ty Butler. That's Kevin Branzetti. and we are giving you the best knowledge that we can on situations that are happening in the world today, especially dealing with law enforcement. But anything else, if any of you ever want to be a part of this program, all you got to do is just let me know. We're here every Wednesday, and we're back. Happy New Year to you all. If I haven't said it to you before, I'll say it to you now. You're always welcome to join us and give your input. Just let me know. Listen, we'll try to give you more content, or maybe we may talk about some content that we've already shown. But you're always welcome to join and chime in. All right, I'm gonna play it now, Rich. We on it.
He shot 11-year-old Adarian Murray in the chest. Adarian called the Indianola, Mississippi police for help with a domestic disturbance last May. Body cam video edited and released by Mississippi's Department of Public Safety first shows the boy's mom emerging from the home.
You better come on out. Come out, man.
An attorney for the family maintains the mom told police the assailant was gone and that there were 3 children inside the home, which does not appear to have been captured on this video. Sergeant Greg Capers repeatedly calls for a man to come out.
Come out, sir. Don't make us come in.
Shortly after, Adarian appears and Capers fires 1 shot.
Oh, my God.
The officer immediately calls for help.
Miss that. Miss that. We need her now.
Adarian was hospitalized for days, his attorney says, with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs.
Looking at the video, a little boy comes out with his hands up and gets shot. That's unacceptable in America.
The video's release comes less than a month after a Mississippi grand jury declined to indict Capers, finding he did not engage in criminal conduct. Today, an attorney for Capers told NBC News the release of the video was unexpected and that he cannot comment on his actions due to pending litigation. But Capers previously told ABC News the incident has been devastating.
Definitely wasn't intentional. I hate that it happened. I've shed many tears.
Capers, who had been suspended without pay since June, was reinstated in December. The family has filed a federal civil lawsuit and vows to keep up their fight.
Rich, your thoughts, and then Ty and Kev, I'll let you follow up on it.
The reporter says that Capers was told repeatedly that the man who they called was gone. Is that what y'all heard?
The lawyer said the lady told him that, but you don't hear it on the body cam.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that really happened.
Okay.
But he doesn't ask her questions, which is what he's supposed to do first, is what happened, what's going on, is there anybody in the house, who's there? Like, that's a normal, you know, she's the first one at the door.
Hear her say
You ask.
that there's kids in the house.
Yeah. He didn't ask, to me, it didn't seem like he asked anything. He just wanted her hands up and get out of my way.
Yeah.
So, you asking me what I think?
Yes, sir.
He should go to jail.
Okay.
I can't argue with that, Rich.
But Ty can. Come on, Ty.
Ty, you got.
It was, to me, it was negligent. I don't think it was intentional, but it was negligent, which covers being careless, you know. And when you're in a position that we used to be in, you're not afforded the opportunity to be careless like that, especially when there's kids in the house, and you were told there were kids in the house. So.
Well, when he drew that gun, he had intent.
We don't know what his mind frame was because, like I said, he got called there.
He had a gun out. Somebody will get shot.
Called there for domestic, right? So I don't know why he was going in there like that with his gun out and a domestic. I don't know if the call came over a man with a gun. I don't know if the call came over a man with a weapon. We don't know. We ain't hear the call. They're not putting that out. So, you know, it had to be something for the grand jury not to indict him.
Did you see somebody that resembled a suspect that was described, or a grown man for
Rich,
violence?
Rich, there's too many unknowns, and
No,
that's probably why the grand jury didn't indict him.
You know, is the cop came in there, pushed the woman aside, asked no questions, had a gun out, firing position, looking for a target, and found one. That's what we do know.
And that's what I said. He was very negligent in what he did.
And I said he should go to jail. And you said, I don't know about that.
Why did the grand jury indict him?
Why? Shit, why didn't they indict Mega Evans' killer? Why didn't they indict, a whole bunch of killers?
But you got two different scenarios here. You got a black man shooting a black kid. You don't a black officer shooting a black kid. Mega Evans, it was a white supremacist shooting Mega Evans and told everybody I shot Mega Evans, and they didn't prosecute. Different times, different things going on. Don't compare the two. All I'm saying to you is that you can't say, without having more information, you can't really say why the man should go to jail or not. Yes, he was negligent. Yes, he should lose his job. Yes, he should never be in a police uniform ever again. That I agree with.
Ty, you have some officers, and I'm going to say some, that feel the same way that white supremacist people feel about their own people and wearing a uniform. They treat other people one way and treat their own people that way.
And I don't disagree with you on that.
Nobody's disagreeing with you, Rich. What we're saying is there's nothing in the man's history that we're given to know.
We don't know
his mind.
We don't even know what the call was. They just said it was domestic. That's it.
Okay, so when shit like that happened, he's supposed to get
Oops. You don't know.
And Vera Foster made a good point. This is an edited video too. They only released edited.
I flipped up and killed the little kid. Oops.
Hold on. Vera said, yeah. Vera with the wonderful last name. She said it was edited. Yeah, what's so funny? All right, let's just, everybody out there that's watching, what do you think from what you saw? Should he go to jail or should he just be fired? Put in your thoughts: fired, jail, whatever you feel.
But Bill, when you put that shit up there, act like that's your kid that got shot.
That's a whole nother energy, bro. That's a whole nother.
Bro, I have the empathy for the woman and her kid being shot. Believe me when I tell you, I have the empathy. All I'm saying to you is, you don't know why he was there like that, in that carrying the gun out, having the gun out, going in the apartment while it's dark. Mm-hmm. You don't know what was said. Like Vera said, the video's been edited.
You law enforcement, if they would have came to your relative's house and it happened just like you saw, you would be sitting here trying to diagnose his mindset and all that shit.
Diagnose his mindset. All I'm saying is we haven't seen the complete video to know everything that transpired. And we didn't hear the call. And if it happened, to a relative, of mine, I'm gonna ask the same questions. I'm gonna be like, what call? What did you get?
How old was that?
You come over here like that?
How old was that kid?
11.
Do we need to see his criminal record? Is that what we need to see? Do we need
what I said to you?
That we look for, when somebody gets shot like that.
Yeah, I do know they do that. But what I'm saying is the kid shouldn't have never been shot, Rich. What I'm telling you is that the circumstances why this man, who's a sergeant, so he obviously got promoted since he's been in that department.
What is it that we needed to see other than what we saw that would justify that little kid getting shot? What you need to see?
Let's say, and I'm just Monday morning quarterback. Let's say the call came over, domestic, man with a gun, and you get to the house and the woman comes outside, she don't tell you nothing, right? Now I'm giving you a scenario. She don't say nothing to you. She comes out with her hands up. As you can see, the apartment was totally dark, and he was walking in with his flashlight one hand. Now, if it came over a man with a gun, of course you have your gun out going through there, and somebody jumps out at you. He should have assessed the situation a little bit better, like I said, ask questions, assess the situation, but you don't know what the call was. Okay, just like we lost some officers that went to domestic in Harlem, and they gave the woman, the mother, the benefit of the doubt because I think she was corrections. And wait, slow down. I'm telling you, they gave her the benefit of the doubt. Didn't draw any guns. One officer went in while the other one was out there dealing with the mother, and went to go talk to her. As soon as he turned, went in the bedroom, the dude blasted him and killed him. So I'm just saying, you don't know what the call was.
I knew those officers, Ty. And the woman that made the call was former law enforcement herself. She didn't give the proper information to those cops.
Now you basically co-signing what I just said. You don't know what this lady told that cop. You don't know what she told him.
You don't know what the dispatcher told the cop going there, what went through 911.
All right. I'm going to play with that for a minute. I got a call. Let's say that they said, oh, the guy's in there with a gun. I'm going to go in there, not even secure the woman at the door. Don't ask her no questions, right? Now, you got a live body there with her hands up. And if the call did say, oh, this guy's in there with a gun, your first order, I mean, I'm just saying, I would have just said, hey, miss, come over here so you can be safe. And ask her, where is he? What does he have? I would do my due diligence to know what I'm walking into if the call came in like that. So if the call came in hot like that, I'm not going to show up and walk in there like I'm ready to bust anything that move. I want to know what I'm walking into.
Let me just read this comment. Like Robert said, Robert's former law enforcement, martial arts. A shout out to my martial arts family in the building too. Robert said, need radio call to determine mindset. And I think that's something that Ty, I think, and Kevin, you said, Rich, you know, we all said, yeah. That's a big thing. That's a big component to, because the bottom line is, was he just gun-ho? Because go ahead, Rich, continue.
If the call came in hot and it's something like that, oh, let's say worst case scenario, she called and said, hey, the guy's in there and he got a gun, right? I arrive on the scene, right? The woman comes out with her hands up. So she's safe. Let me secure her. And then find out what room this dude is in. Is anybody else in there with him?
We all agree with you, Rich. Tactfully, he was terrible. But being bad tactics doesn't make it a crime. We need other factors. Could this be a crime? 100%. Would I be shocked if he was charged? No. Am I defending it, saying he shouldn't? No. What we're saying is there's more data needed to make it a real determination on charged or not charged.
Listen, as a police officer, you are holding somebody's life on the side of your waist. Your decisions are crucial. You can't just go in there willy-nilly and do things and freestyle. Now, if the training is not in place, I mean, because them cops in England that don't even carry guns, they got to go to training 2 years before they even get on the job. Yeah. Now, if what you're saying to me is you just being given a gun with poor training that you could put somebody's civilians' lives on the line because you don't know what the fuck you doing because you wasn't trained, or you don't have common sense to look at a situation and make a better judgment that a 10-year-old kid don't get killed. I mean, to me, that's saying a lot as a civilian that would even consider calling police for help.
Yeah.
If I'm going to call you, it's a chance that you're going to kill my ass.
Yeah.
So what are we saying here? Are we saying that there's no training in place that could prevent something like that? I mean, I'm not even a fucking cop. And I know if I show up someplace, I'm asking 1,000,001 questions about what's happening. Where's he at? What he got? As a civilian.
None of us are arguing that, Rich.
So if you are entrusted, sworn in as a law enforcement officer to protect and serve the public, your objective is not to kill somebody. It's to solve the problem of the situation. You got guys that do security, right? You got those guys that get those jobs and they want to bust somebody's ass the first chance they get. Oh, this motherfucker's drinking, or he said something, or he's on the stage and should be on the stage, or he crossed the line. And the first thing they want to do is beat his ass down, throw him out the club. Instead of evaluate the situation and remove that individual from the scene without harming him or you. You got some cops with guns that think the same way.
3 more minutes, fellas. 3 more minutes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So when I see shit like that, that's what reminds me of that guy, that bouncer in the club that just want to bust heads. He's showing up. Yo, they hear a little fight over here. This guy is acting crazy over there. That guy gets called to go get him and beat his ass and throw him out. He ain't there to calm the situation. He's there to beat ass. And you got some cops that do just that. They ain't trying to solve shit. It's like, what you called me for if you didn't want this to happen?
Let me read this. Let me show this comment. Y'all can read it. He said, Richie, your opinion is noted, but we all can agree to disagree. Argument here. Either way, we didn't follow things tactically for perspective. Fired is my answer, not criminal. And Jerome was a sergeant on the job too. That's his feelings on that regardless. We had other people say that they felt he should have, Glenn Perry, Grandmaster Glenn Perry said fired and liable to civil. Norm said he should go to prison. Diane, former law enforcement. Norm, former law enforcement. Diane said no jail. Okay. Glenn Perry said also question his training on domestic calls. Let's see, and Robert said something that was important too, and he said need radio calls to determine the mindset, because I guess that depicts on how he went in there. Did he go in there hot-headed, go in there thinking that there was a person with a gun or anything of that magnitude? I mean, the bottom line is we all agree that little boy shouldn't have got shot. That's the first and foremost. I think we all agree with that. That's the sad thing. Thank God that little boy is alive.
Well, all those people that said fired, are they saying fired because it wasn't their kid or their loved one? And because they're police officers also, and they feel like, oh, this could happen to me, so I don't want to go to jail, so just fire me?
You could ask them, put it out in the universe. I don't know. Put it out in the universe.
I just did.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not thinking of it like I just said. I'm thinking that that's my loved one. All this, oops, my bad. Hey, I didn't mean it. Now you back on the street with the same bullshit training you had when this happened. And then what? What's going to happen the next time?
Well, I think this is going to be something that we're going to pick up. I think it's. Let me just say this, and then I'll let Ty and Kev close it out along with yourself. I think it's always easier to judge when you could be in them shoes. So I don't know if these people are thinking, and like I said, they can answer before we chime off, or we could definitely pick this up next week. It's I think we're all wondering what caused him to be so gun heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like he was ready. It was told to us. We all heard the same thing, that she said that the man left. That's what. So we didn't hear her say that, but that's what the video was saying that was said to him. The fact that he shot that little boy I don't know what he saw, but I saw a little young, husky kid. That's what they used to call us when you was little and you was a little chunky, a little husky kid. And he was 11-year-old boy and he got shot. So do I think he still need to be on the job? Absolutely not. Now, going to what Ty was saying about the grand jury, they didn't indict him. So I guess Ty, I can't speak for Ty, but maybe that's what Ty and maybe I think a lot of us are thinking like, yo, they didn't find him criminal, maybe because he's acting in his what is that? The geographical, what is it, employment? He acting in your law enforcement. He was there for a reason. I don't know. Listen, it's a slippery slope when you're talking about personal feelings. Kevin, you told me that a long time ago. You said, yo, when it comes to family, you kind of exclude yourself from the personal feelings of things. It's kind of hard. I mean, I remember losing my parents. I lost both of my parents on this job. Some people was like, yo, sorry. Like they couldn't detach themselves from being it personal to, being part of the job, telling another person at a job, I'm sorry to hear about your loved one. So I don't know, Rich. I just pray that little boy didn't lose his life. That's all. I'll stay with that, and I'll yield back to Ty, Kevin, and I'll let you have the last word before we get out of here. Go ahead, Ty.
We said it like you can't judge it because you don't have all the information there. So without all the information, there's nothing you could really do.
Kev?
Yeah, I mean, we do need all the information. If it's reckless, it's a crime. If it's an accident, it's not. And that's that line. Is it an accident or reckless? And this one, from the facts here, it can be either. And if we're going to charge cops for an accident, that threshold I've never liked. And we have to charge everybody for that. When a doctor has an accident and loses a patient, we got to charge them then. Like there's a line in there. The fact that he has his job, though, I think blows all of our minds.
Absolutely.
Like that,
I agree with that.
I can't think of what the rationale there is.
Yeah. Rich, I'll let you close it out, and then we'll just give up some positive affirmation, and we out of here. Go ahead. 2 minutes, Rich. Time him, Kev. Go, Rich.
I would just feel a little different maybe if these accidents happen more, not just people of color. We are always the accident that accidentally gets shot. We were mistakenly shot because of whatever happened. Amadou Diallo was mistakenly shot with a wallet in his hand. Eleanor Bumpers was shot. Old woman with a shotgun. People are accidentally getting killed that look like me all the time. I know Stats said something a couple of months back where he made a statement that there are more white people that get shot mistakenly by police than black folks. And I'm still waiting to see where that stat came from.
My friend, since I've been on this show, I've shown that bill, a dozen times?
Yeah.
It's the Washington Post. If there's a thing called Google. You can look it up. The stats are out there, dude. Does it make it right? No. But I'm just saying it's out there.
Yeah, he has stumped us all with that, and he's shown it to
he showed there's somebody that.
Yeah, he's shown us. And like he said,
at least a dozen times. At least.
Yeah, exactly. Because just like you, everybody else has questioned it too, couldn't believe it. For Norm said, for me now, living in Mississippi, law enforcement here is about 40 years behind in their training techniques. That's right. Yeah, Norm just moved in Mississippi. That's why he hasn't been with us. But listen, we're going to pick this up another time. All right, Rich, give us some positive affirmation. Kev, and then Ty, and then I'll close it and we out of here because I don't want to go too far. I mean, I appreciate you all. Happy New Year to my guys. Thank you for coming back, giving us a great first show of the new year. I look for many more in the blessings. I wish you all a beautiful, happy new year. Whatever you want, your heart's desires, I hope you all get it. And or maybe I'm giving them my summation first. And whatever you do, listen, put your higher power first and just keep foster the moment with positive vibes only. So go ahead, Rich, Kevin, and Ty, we out of here. So go ahead.
Listen, tonight I'm just putting up with it. All right.
You said tonight you putting up with it?
That's it. That's all he's got.
That's all I.
All right. Go ahead, Kev.
New year. Have some new things in life. Try to do something positive this year. Every year should start off on a positive end.
Right.
A lot of things going on in the world. You can still find time to be positive, help a neighbor, help a friend. Only takes one little thing out there. Be safe and enjoy the cold winter's coming.
Yeah. All right, Ty.
Be here with you guys. Wish you all a happy, blessed, and prosperous New Year, and let's take it to another level this year. All right.
Absolutely. Everybody, we'll pick it up next week. Any questions, comments, you know how to reach any one of us, please. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to it. If you watch it from Facebook, share it. Share the content. Let me tell you something. We came out with a bang. Listen, I appreciate these guys. I wish you all a wonderful, relaxing evening. And we'll talk to you next week. Everybody have a nice evening. Good night.